the little garage. Good morning, YouTube. So it's a beautiful day out here. It's sunny. It's freezing cold. Everything's frozen. So what better time than to take our international rat rod out for a little joyride. We'll do some grocery shopping. I got to change some cracked hoses on it, and then we'll take it for a test drive. So here we are under the hood of the truck, and you can see this fuel line is starting to crack, and that'll be a big problem. We don't want any fires. We don't want to be on the side of the road. So I'm going to change that out. And then also, if you look in here, this radiator hose also starting to crack. I don't know why. I don't think they make the hoses as good as they used to, or I bought the cheap ones. But either way, we're gonna get those changed. I gotta drain some antifreeze out, and I put a little bucket under there. It was our little pool feet wash thing before our swimming pool burnt down, but they still kept the foot washer, so I can use that as a catch basin. We'll drain some antifreeze out, get the hoses swapped, and the fuel line taken care of, and we're gonna go for a test run because it is cold and windy and there's no heat in this. So we gotta dress appropriately. That'll be another future project. We'll add a heater core and get some heat in this baby, but for now, time's wasting. So you can see some antifreeze draining out. We're just going to drain it below the level of which this hose is attached. This way we don't have coolant run everywhere, and I don't want to waste any either, so we'll reclaim this and put it back in when we're done. Okay, so we got our hose out, and you can see this is a real Mickey Mouse setup. The problem I had is the nipple off the water pump is a 3/4 inch hose adapter, and the one on the manifold is for a 5/8. So I was looking here, and I have this engine here, it's 327, and it looks like both these adapters are for 5/8 hose. So I'm going to use the 5/8 one from this engine, put it on that international, and connect the two together with just a little loop of 5/8 hose, and I don't need that copper piece in there. And eventually I'll run these to a heater core, but this will get me to the store for now. So the 5/8 nipple is in. I did have to torch, heat up this water pump. I don't like doing that, but I was on the verge of stripping this guy out. The old one there, he was really stubborn, really in there. And I just want to note that I put some Permatex number 2 sealant on the threads. I love Permatex. It's non-hardening. This stuff works really well with anything with the cooling system, and it seals very well, and it doesn't harden, and it works great. Hanging on to things can be, I have all these hoses here, a little bit in disarray now, but there's a lot of good stuff to choose from, so I save them if they're good, or scraps from pieces I cut down. But I try to save most everything. You never know when you're going to need it. I was able to find some heater hose and fuel line in here. So it worked out really well. Anytime you don't have to spend money on these, it's a good thing. So hang on to your stuff, and you never know when it's going to come in handy.